Hello Natural Beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Nat and today we're going to play in some green eyeshadow. It's the month of March, it's St. Patrick's Day this month, so what better excuse to jump in some green eyeshadow, and I love greens on the eyes. So we are going to be working with this Revolution Chilled with Cannabis and Sativa eyeshadow palette, and you can get this at Ulta for $15. And here is the inside. This is just chock full of beautiful colors, including some pressed glitters and shadows right here. And you can see it ranges from really cool to really kind of warm. And I'm really excited to use this. Now, just a heads up, this is going to be a long introduction because I've got some talking to do. Now, I will say today, while I was out and about, I was wearing this really bright pink shirt, and it really inspired me. So I wanted to make an orange look today. And even though I planned on doing a green look, I was still really feeling pink. Did I say orange? I meant pink. So I was wearing a really nice pink shirt today, and I wanted to add some pink to my eyeshadow, even though I was planning on doing a green look. So we're going to pair these together and see if we can't make them work. And I chose this one because this is in a project pan. This is in my significant other project pan. And now I do want to point out that this packaging, it kind of has this decoration right here on it. It's in a tin kind of package, and it's got this on the back. It doesn't necessarily have shadow names, but it does have numbers. And it has, let's see, it's cruelty free. It should last for 12 months. And here is the inside. It's got a really nice mirror here. And you can see on the inside, it has those same kind of plant imprints on them. And you can see the variety of shadows. Now, I'm pointing that out because this is a $15 palette, and it's got 18 shadows in it. And so that means each individual eyeshadow comes out to 83 cents a piece. And that's if you buy this full price, no discount, no coupon. So that's a really good deal. And it kind of has the same theme as Melt Cosmetics Smoke Session palettes. Now, I will say they don't have a lot of the same colors in them. Like, it's not going to have any of these right here. No bright yellow kind of golds. No deep bronze like this right here. And these two colors, it does have a version of them in here, but not nearly as dark. And it doesn't have this bright kind of Kelly green either, but it does kind of have the same overall feel and aesthetic to it. Do you see that? And this one right here, full price, is $58. Now, I did see on the internet where you can get it for $48, but at $58 with 8 eyeshadows, each of these eyeshadows come out to $7.25 a piece. Now, these are incredibly pigmented, and I will say that sometimes, depending on what I use as far as a primer, these can get a little patchy when it comes to blending them out. But the shimmers, oh my gosh, they are just amazing shimmers. And it is an indie brand, so you are supporting a smaller independent brand. And so that is definitely a plus and a bonus with it. But it's just a matter of what exactly are you looking for, what's going to meet your needs, and what is your price. So for this, you're going to get just an incredible price per pan, but you're not going to get all of the eyeshadows that you get in here. Like, you're going to have different colors of them. So I really wanted to point that out because I do absolutely love this, but it is rather expensive. So we're going to go ahead and get started after all that. I do already have my eyeshadow set. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the first time in quite a while I haven't used this to set my my eyeshadow. I actually used some concealer, and I did my eyebrows with this NYX Fill In Fluff in Espresso. And then I set it with I set it with this color right here, Calm. I went right under my my eyebrows with it. And then I went all over my lid with this color right here called Relax. This was a little peach for my skin, but you know, I figured it's for my eyeshadow, and I was just gonna put more on top of it. I just have these brushes here that are stained either pink or blue and green, and I think that will go into, all right, so we're gonna try and be creative. Because I really want to use that pink. So I think we'll go ahead and just use this Relax again. And we're going to work this eye because this one tends to give me trouble. And I'm just going to kind of use that as a transition because I don't want it to go like immediately into pink, because this red onion color in my significant other project pan that I'm going to use, it is quite pigmented. And oh, I forgot to tell you, I have this ColourPop Disney Villains lip gloss on. It's the Hades collection, and it's called Hot Headed. So I'm just going to go in with this one right here, and I'm going to go right into my crease and just kind of blend that up into little circles. And I'm going to try and keep this kind of small, but I do want that pink to kind of shine through because this is really the only pink that I'm going to have on this look. And even though it's going to be predominantly green, like that's what I want the spotlight to be, is the green eyeshadow, at least, you know, I can have that pink showing. And this is such a nice pink, and it does blend out really nicely. But again, this does stain, and I don't like that. It hurts my feelings when eyeshadows stain me. It makes me feel bad. So I am just going to clean one of my brushes on my color switch here, and then I'm going to use it to blend right up top, just because I got a little bit of a line going there, and I'm just going to smudge it out, especially right there. And I'm trying to think, I guess now we'll go ahead and go in with the green, and I'm going to use this. It's got some blue on it, but I think that we will go in with, all right, we're going to go in with Plant, and I've never used this color, so that's what I'm trying to do. I hadn't used those two colors before this video either, and this I'm just gonna put like right here in this outer corner and just kind of smudge that out, and it actually looks green even on top of that pink there. So I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised, because I didn't know if it was going to come out more blue or if it was going to kind of turn purple. And so I'm just going to pick up the fallout out of that pan and just add a little more right here to this outer spot. And then just kind of smudge that all right there. Yeah, that's really nice. I'm really pleasantly surprised by that. So that's pretty cool. I think now we'll go ahead and go in with, let's go in with Mist. I haven't really used Mist, and so I'm gonna use this. Let's see, do I have, I'm gonna use this Urban Decay setting spray. This is the cherry one, and I'm just gonna spray that just one time and see if that doesn't help that green come across. And that is a really nice green. Okay, so I didn't know how that was going to come across, but it is really pretty decently pigmented. And so I would say now, using this green mist is probably like the dupe version, or like the equivalent of the green in this one right here. This one, see how it's kind of like really bright kind of Kelly green? I think this color mist is supposed to be that color. And it does come across as like a brighter shimmering kind of green. And so that's really nice. That's a nice color. And just because we haven't used it very much, we're going to go in with our finger, same color mist, and then we're just going to add that, see if it does anything. And it did. Yeah, so it definitely added some pigment and some shimmer by going in with our finger. Let's see, what else have we not used very much? I think we're going to go in with this little pencil right here. We're going to go into Candyland. This is a nice bright color that we have not used very much. And I think we're just going to take it right in this innermost corner and see about kind of just blending all that together. And that did do a little bit of something, but not a whole lot. I can see it, but it's not super noticeable. But it's building up nicely. So I think I'm going to go in with this clean index finger, and we'll go into Candyland and see if we can't build it up a little better right in that inner corner with our finger. And yeah, again, it worked better with the finger. And personally, I don't mind using my fingers to put makeup on. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit easier to use my fingers than to use like a brush. So I don't mind that. And I guess we'll try this brush one more time. I'm just going to clean it here. And let's see. I guess we'll go in with Calm, and we're going to put that right in the innermost corner right here. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I'm just going to kind of move that on the color switch. And I think I'm going to go in with Hybrid. And let's see how that looks right in the innermost corner. And I am going to be super careful not to get that in my eye. And that is a gorgeous glitter, y'all. That's really pretty. Look at that. Can you see it? I think that's really nice. So I think lastly, let's grab this smaller brush right here. And then we're just going to add some definition to this outer eye. I think we'll go back into Plant and just kind of build this corner up just a little bit. And just really get that kind of smoked out. And add a little bit of depth to it. And I'm going to pull it a little bit under my eye, my lower lash. And then from there, we're going to go into Bud, this one right here. And we're just going to add that to the outer V. And that's really nice. That added something for show. I like that. Yeah, now I can feel it going all over my face, but it is very pretty. I think I'm going to go one more time with this clean little blending brush. And I'm going to just try and blend everything one more time. I'm going to start at the lightest and then work my way down and just try and blend everything. So there's nothing. There you go. So that's a nice little green look. I kind of feel like I want more of a bright green. So I'm going to go back into Candyland and just kind of pull that a little more all over my eyelid, just because I want it to be a little bit of a lighter look. And I really like that. So now I'm going to go in with my middle finger to that Hybrid and pick up just a little bit. Look at how beautiful that is. And I'm just going to tap that all over because I want that glitter to just kind of sheer its way out. Yes, that is so much better than what we had going on. Don't you think so? Don't you agree? All right, let me get this cleaned up. We'll finish the other side and we'll be right back. Okay, lots to go over. While we do that, I'm going to take this big brush and just blend everything in. So I went in with my Bare Minerals Lashtopia mascara, and I also used a Project Pan. This is a Bare Minerals lipstick in the color Friendship, and this is in my significant other project pan. And then I used this matte elf powder to put right under my eyes and kind of just clean up. And I used this Project Pan item. It's a Super Shock Pearlized Cheek in Part of Your World, and I used that to set my highlight. And then I used this bottom part of this Hank and Henry Miss Red Carpet that's in a Project Pan. I used that as my powder highlight. And then one of my March makeup bag eyeshadow palettes, I used this blush right here, and I just went real dark, pulled it in right onto the apples, and then you saw that I blended everything in with this. We're going to finish with another March makeup bag product. This is my Hades lip gloss in the color Hot Headed, and I'm going to put this on top of my lipstick. And I don't like to go right in on with the applicators unless it's just my lip by itself, nothing on it. So I put it on my hand and then transfer it to my lips. And so, oh, okay, now let me tell you, I used this brush right here. It was clean, and you can tell this one looks a little more blended, because what I did is I went in and I just smudged that pink line out. So like that, it was a little more blended. And notice I did pull the pink all the way in because I went back in with this pink because I really wanted that pink to show. And so I added pink back in, and I pulled it all the way into the middle, and that really made it stick out. And then I blended it out. See how it looks more blended since I went in with this brush, which was clean. And then I used this for my blush and just applied that. I used this color right here, and I used this brush right here, and I went into this color Leaf, and I put that under my lower lashes. And then I just went all over. This was the first brush that we used in the color Leaf, and we used it as our transition. So it was pretty clean. I put it on my color switch, and then I just blended everything one last time. This was the little fan brush that I used for my glitter powder highlight. And then this one right here, I used this hybrid glitter right here, and I pulled it all the way in to be equal with this pink right here. So you can see where it comes in and up a little more than usual. But I thought that was a gorgeous, gorgeous color. That is the same one that I used all over my lids. And then lastly, I used this from Shop Miss A. And I went right under my brows, just drew lines and then smudged it out with my fingers. And it really just helped add a little more light back to my face. So I'm going to go ahead and just set with this now. And I really, really wanted to feature this in one of my green looks because I do think that this is just a really fun and good palette. It has such a wide range of colors, and I think that as far as price, you cannot beat it. It is cruelty free. It is so incredibly fun that I definitely think that this is worth picking up if for whatever reason you never got this. So thank you all so much for joining me. Just know that I am sending positivity to you, and I hope that you're doing what you love. I will talk to you later. Bye, y'all.